Alright everyone, we are live. Hopefully my audio is coming through clear. I don't have my, I've misplaced my lapel mic, big surprise. Today we're going to be continuing work on Bygone. We're going to start with a, and you know what, actually hold on. I'm going to rearrange some stuff here. We're going to start by fixing up some of the bugs on the villain encounters. Just a couple little things I've been noticing. And then we're also going to spend the rest of the stream just doing some drawing. We're going to draw some extra tile set scenery stuff to make the world a little less boring. That's the plan. That's the plan for today. The whole plan. So without further ado, let's get on into it. And if at any point the music is like super overpowering and you can't hear me, just let me know, because I'm trying a different free streamer music mix today. In fact, I gotta make sure it's looping too, although it's 3 hours, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so let's get going on this game. So, localhost. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, so I know one of the bugs is going to be easy enough. It's just the it's the hands that the villain spawns. They seem to appear sort of mid-air. Yo, Philip, what's up, man? Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by. Here we go. So, boom, boom, there. You bet. Thanks, man. There we go. So yeah, these hands that he summons, there's, if you jump while, like if you're mid-air while he it's basically the bugs I've been noticing are if you're jumping while he's teleporting. So like there, see, now all the hands are spawning above me in the air. That makes no sense. So let's figure out those first. So I guess the place to do that is going to be probably in the villain code, I think. Yeah, it'll be in his teleport function. And there's another thing that happens where if he teleports to kick you and you're jumping, the same thing happens but with him instead of the hands. So yeah, gotta figure out. So X and Y is probably, yeah, from the target. So it's coming from, the Y value is coming from the player currently. Although, yeah, so that doesn't really work. What we're gonna need to do is set like a baseline X, which could probably come from the trip marker. Although right now we're not passing that in. So let's just refactor this a little bit. We'll say .get data trip .get data trip, and I think that's the only place I'm using that. So then his emerge, instead of passing in the string, we'll just pass in the marker there. And we'll change this to trip marker just to make it a little more clear. Trip marker, and then what we can do is we can just say this dot base X equals trip marker dot X, and this dot base Y equals trip marker dot Y. And then really all I'm gonna have to do is when I'm editing the map, I just have to be relatively careful about placing it, just so that it's not like floating up in the air, but even if I did, it would be really easy to spot and fix, so just initialize them to 0. And now we can say, we'll just say const x equals trip marker dot x. Oops, no, hold on, that's not right. This dot base x const y equals this dot base y. And let's see if that does anything for us. Would actually be easier to test this with the audio. Let's go unmute site, because then we'll be able to properly predict when he's going to teleport, because it's all hooked into the song, the fight song. All right, here we go. Whoa. He must be really high up there. Yeah, so that's not right. Oh, hold on. So the x value can still be this dot t dot x. So the x value will still be based on the player. That makes sense. Now let's just go over to tiled and just see what I'm doing with the marker. So dev mode. Yeah, see, like the marker seems legit. Like it's pretty much in the ground, maybe just a little bit lower, but so that's what I have to be careful of now, is just placing it, making sure I place that marker on the ground. But let's see. There, so now we're in the fight. But again, he's just kind of vanishing. Okay, so let's first of all, let's just console log y when we do this, so we know what it is. Because my thought is probably like 0. It's probably, oh wait, base y. Yeah. So here we go. Okay, yeah, so I got it right. It's 0. So that emerge function is now seems to be the problem. Base y, yeah, so I'm calling it the right thing. Say log trip marker. Unless, no, we're not using emerge anywhere else. And start encounter marker, yeah, so that all seems legit. But this should give us some more insight on it. And yeah, once we're done this bug, pretty much the plan with the rest of the stream is just to do some nice pixely doodling. Get a little bit of that scenery in place so that it looks a little nicer. Okay, so let's see what happens when you tell. Oh, no, there you go. So it's a sprite. Does it have? Oh no, it's x and y is 0. Oh, I know what's going on here. I see. Yeah, so we're setting the marker's position to 0, 0 too soon. That's got to happen at the end. The Coco Galaxy. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. I think we just fixed a bug. So after that, we're just going to be big chillin' and doing some drawing. Alright. So here we go. Let's see. See if our magic worked. So now just we have to wait for him to teleport, and if he is visible, it should work. Yep, there you go. Nice. There we go. Nice. So now we got to test if it actually fixed the bug. So I got to jump right at the moment where he teleports. Yep, there you go. Nice. So now he's still on the ground, even if you jump. And it should be the same story with the hands. I think. I think that'll have fixed both of them. Oh, right. And I got to make it so that... Well, maybe I don't, but... Okay, here we go. Yep, hands are on the ground now, even if I jump. That's good. Nice. Okay, that is done. Yo, the game is looking good, says Coco Galaxy. Thanks, bro. Thank you, sir. It's going to be looking better soon, because we're going to do some more scenery work. I'm not really vibing with this song. Let's just... Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I love that mix. I like my chill vibes mix better. That's the vibe right there. Turn that up just a little bit for you guys. Thanks though, man. Kirk, you really have an amazing gift. Thanks, Phil. That's really nice. It's just something I worked at for a long time, you know? Just a lot of practice, really. That's all it really comes down to. Oops. Can mute that now that we've got our background music in here. Yeah, so with that out of the way, so okay guys, so with that out of the way, I want to start brainstorming some scenery that we can add to the game to make it flesh it out a little bit and make the world look a little nicer. What do you guys think? Because a little bit of background on the world, it's Earth, but it's Earth after like a post-apocalyptic situation. So I don't really want there to be a lot of like life. I mean, we could do cactuses, I guess. That would sort of make sense. But like, yeah, I don't want there to be a whole ton of life. Gentlemen would battle. Gentlemen. Oi. What Saldisten? Was that German? But yeah, pretty much it is. You are fighting the gentleman, but you're fighting. It's the gentleman in your mind, Aurora. Pretty fun. But yeah, so I'm just thinking, trying to brainstorm some ideas of scenery stuff that would make sense in a post-apocalyptic world. Also, I just realized that when he's... Oh my goodness. Boom, boom. Yeah, so that his like little really cheap attack is now dodging. It's going right over our head. So like, I'm kind of okay with that because it's way too OP at the moment, and it was kind of bugging me when I was testing it, so that's fine for now. Wonder if I got him. Nope. Oh, he got me. Bummer. There we go. One thing I was thinking for sure would be cool would be like ruins. Maybe what we could do is sort of like a modern ruin situation, like ruins but of a modern civilization. That would be kind of sick. So let's go on Pinterest and see what they got for us. Let's just look up industrial ruins. See what we get. Oh yes, dude, like some old rusty shit. That would be dope. I love this. Okay, that can go in inspiration. I love this too. That's really nice. It would be cool if there were like actual structures you could climb and like go inside or something too, eh? That's a good one too. Okay, so the vibe I'm feeling for sure is like old rusty stuff. Although that's kind of neat too, isn't it? That's not necessarily rusty, but I like it. So what I'm thinking is some of the stuff should be like background objects, and then some of it should be foreground that you can actually jump around on. So for foreground stuff that you can jump around on, I'm thinking like a platform of some kind. Like that would be really cool. A tower. It would be cool if it was like leaning though. Like it could fall apart at any time. Actually, it would be really sick if there were like structures that when you jumped on them, they broke. Ooh, that I like the idea of. So like, maybe we could use this as inspiration for that. Although this has a lot of stairs, like diagonals, and I'm not gonna bother supporting those in this first game. So let's maybe focus more on this guy, right? So let's get our drawing space set up. Let's just make a, wait, no, I've already got my tile set file. Do I want this to be a tile set though? I'm thinking not, so let's just make a huge new file that I can just draw stuff on. Boom, boom. Nice. All right. Now we'll get this over here and that over there. There. Now I've got a nice little situation for drawing. Also clear out all the colors that it comes with. And let's just start with black and just sketch some stuff, shall we? Oh, my tablet is not plugged in. Oopsie. Hold on. Stand by. Technical difficulties. Only be a moment here. There we go. Do we have tablet power now? I think we do. Right on. There we go. Got my tablet going. Actually, wait. Before I dive into this, I just want to try and fix a thing on the settings for my tablet. Because I noticed it, the surface of the tablet now is both of my screens, and I just want it to be one of my screens. So let's go Wacom tablet. Tablet. Mapping? Yeah, here we go. This is what I want. Screen area. Oh, tablet area, screen area? Screen area, monitor 2. Let's see. Hey, there we go. That's what I wanted. Beautiful. That was easy. All right. So, let's get busy and we'll draw some stuff, shall we? Situated up in here, up in here, up in here. So for this kind of stuff, I usually use a line tool as opposed to a... You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep that big, and I'll move this over to my off screen, because I can do that now because I have 2 screens, baby. Let's go. There we go. Now we're talking. So I'm noticing a lot of like fire escapes, which is cool. Railings, obviously. So maybe I'll just start with like a basic platform that, I don't know. Maybe it should be in my tile set. That's just what I'm thinking now. Well, although, no, because if I want to animate it, that's going to become a whole thing. So let's just draw it in here. So we'll go like, I don't know. Ooh, this is a big tile set. There. Right, so we've got like I want it to feel precarious, so do this. Do another one. Yo, I'll be right back, Coco Galaxy. No worries, bro. And it does also kind of have to match the rest of the game, where we're doing like this kind of stuff. Let's just select all of that. There we go. Yeah. So it's got to match this kind of vibe I've got going on. The angle is what I'm talking about here. So do like down here, and then up here. So we're starting with something like that. Maybe we'll give it like a shitty like an A-frame that's fixed on one side and then kind of broken on the other. So it looks like it's well supported, but in reality it'll just snap when you fall on it or jump on it, is what I'm thinking. Although maybe we'll have some that are stronger and some that aren't. Philip says, just starting to realize how much goes into all of this. Absolutely wondrous. Thank you, man. Yeah. No, it is a lot of it's a lot of different skills required to make a game, for sure. And yeah, it's always been my dream to be able to just make games solo, like have all those skills. So like I'm kind of at that stage now, you know, which is nice. Like my art definitely isn't the best, but like it's something. It works. I would say it's like one step up from dev artwork, like, or a half step up maybe. You know? And art's so subjective too, right? Like it's all about just finding your own style and then defining that and going with that. So like here, for instance, I think what I'm gonna do, oops, is, wait, oh, I know what I'm doing wrong, oopsie. There we go. So what I think I'm gonna do to make it symmetrical, oops, is we'll take this side, copy that, delete that whole side, paste that, flip it, and then now we've got a symmetrical-ish thing. Make it a little longer, because I think, or actually this one can maybe, this one will be one of the ones that doesn't break. So we'll have like very differing ones. We'll have some that break and some that don't break. And I kind of want to make it so there's no real indicator. Well, maybe there should be an indicator of the ones that are weak and will break, but it should be really subtle if there is. That's what I'm thinking currently. Oops. Right, so now zoom in. We'll start making some little tweaks. Yeah, actually, so maybe there could be like some... Aw, Philip sends a hug. Thanks, bro. What do you think, Philip? What do you think would be a good indicator of something being like when you stand on it, it's gonna break? Also, I think this should be a little wider, so we'll just increase it this way. A little bit more of a surface area. If it breaks, it's not robust. Yeah. So like maybe I could make a... Oh, like many of the... Yeah. Cracked cubes. Okay, yeah, definitely. So cracks, that would be a good indicator. And you have a limited amount of time. Exactly. That's right. So if you stand on it for too long, it breaks apart. Yeah, that's what I want to do here. Oops. Pardon me. So something I'm thinking would be cool is like maybe this one at least could have like one version that's not gonna break and one version that will break. Oops. So now let's start with the one that will break, right? So the one that will break, I want the support to just not be support. Well, no, actually, let's start with the one that won't break, because then this is going to be kind of the pristine one. And then the other one, which will break, we'll just modify that one. So we'll go from 1, 2, 3, 4-ish over thereabouts. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it not drawing anything? Heh. Oh. There we go. Okay. Actually, maybe we'll just do it from there because that's an easy thing to look at. There. Something like that. Something like that. Are there any mics here? No, I don't think so, Fetchbot. What's up? It does kind of look like a weak-ish. Well, that concludes my mic check. Boom. Drop mic. Here and then down to there. That looks like a more solid kind of A-frame, and I'm not going to worry too much about it being perfectly symmetrical. I was totally gonna, but like, nah. It would seem pixels are up. Pixels are up. Is this another joke, Fetchbot? So then for a railing, let's see, what should I do for a railing? Maybe just start it in a little bit. That would probably work. Although, actually, railing we're going to want to do on another layer. So let's do that. New layer. There we go. I'll even name, well, whatever, I won't name them. This is just the kind of scratch work file. So I'm thinking something just simple. Let's go start it here. Maybe have it go that high. Sure, it's not a joke. I don't believe you. Not even for a second, bro. All right. If you were a comedian, Fetchbot, your crowd would be very niche. You would like exclusively do jokes for programmers. Is Fetchbot a joke? No. Fetchbot's not a joke. Of course not. Fetchbot's Fetchbot, bruh. Something like that for the railing. There. Uneven, but that's okay. Now we'll just dupe this. Or actually, hold on. There's a couple little tweaks I want to make before I duplicate it. I got bread and sauce and... Oh, bread with sauce and cheese and toppings last night. Hell yeah. You know what that sounds like to me? Sounds like some pizza, bruh. Was it good? Oops. Got a fly in here. Oops. Okay, hold on. Let's zoom it in even more. There we go. Was okay. Just did pepperoni and pineapple. You weirdo. I still can't get behind pineapple on pizza, man. Pineapple in its own right is good, but the warm pineapple, that's a weird vibe for me. Sounds like Hawaiian, but trade ham for pepperoni. Yeah, no doubt. Kind of looks like a platform, I guess. Ah, nice, Kirk. It's coming along. Thank you, sir. Normal is pep and spicy sausage and pin? Oh, pineapple. Okay. Alright, so I mean, that looks okay. I do feel like the railing might be a little high, so let's just chop them down a little bit. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 down. That seems alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, that's a little better. So we've got railings. I'm just wondering now, like, what the purpose. Are you making a bridge, says Fetchbot? No, just like a little structure. Kind of based loosely on this, if I can get it on the screen. Sort of based on this. Some kind of just like little structure. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of it is going to be, but some post-apocalyptic-y kind of deal. So it's going to be all rusty and stuff. So maybe, I'm just wondering, it's like weird to have a random, maybe it could be like a drilling station. That would almost make sense because it would be over a hole that it's digging in the ground, I guess. So, okay. Let's put like a drill on it, I guess. I don't know how to draw a drill, but we're going to find out how. Oops. Nobody saw that. Discord quit. My bad. Vaguely centered it. So when a bot orders food, does it order AI food or real food that just sits there because the bot can't actually partake? Fetchbot, what do you can you fill us in on that? Nice, no doubt. A bot orders real food, then uses the mimic ability to pretend it's a human to eat. Excellent, excellent. Mimic from Pokemon for the win. Yeah, dude. No doubt. Ditto's only attack, but like the best attack in the game, arguably. Yep. Nailed it. I'd have to see that to believe it. What, Mimic being the best attack? Yeah. I realized as I said it, I was like, that doesn't track. How eye-straining do you think it would be to invert every other pixel in a crosshatch on the screen? Could be interesting in a pixel art styled game. That would be interesting. It could be a really cool effect, like if something was happening that made sense to do in the game, you know? That could be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more. There. Kind of like the top of a drill. Now let's make it a drill. Probably from there. Actually, I wonder. Hold on. Let's actually use the technology to my advantage here. Not sure why I wasn't doing this from the start. Would have to put time into making sure all the pixels are aligned though, so it would make sense. I mean, yeah, you would. Like if you did that by hand, that would be kind of arduous for sure. But it's about right. Yeah, I don't know. That would be an interesting experiment though, that's for sure. There, it looks like an acorn currently, but I suppose just lower the internal resolution, maybe, could work. Or maybe I could use the curve tool for this. So we'll go here to here, maybe? Yes, the curve tool is my friend. Oop, just one, please. And then we'll do here, wait, here to hereabouts, maybe there. Yes. Strangest squirrel nest I've ever seen. That it is, sir. That it is. Okay, let's see here. We got maybe 1 pixel higher than that. Lower, I mean. Let's try there. That said, I don't think I've ever seen a squirrel nest. You haven't? We've got tons of them up here in Canada, bro. You troll me, I troll you, good sir. for good measure on the bottom. And maybe not. There, that's sure. Oh, shit. There we go. Now, continuing that pattern, there would be one kind of here. So let's go to about here and to there. Wait, does that make sense? How does a spiral even work? I don't know. Just try it here. Probably because the average gamer I don't look up. Thanks, Phil. And then like just, I don't even know. Does it even need one there? Probably not. It's like a crescendo. Is it? Like a musical crescendo? Oh, spiraling staircase. Yeah. It's supposed to be a drill, is what I'm thinking, Phil. So like, it's like a drilling station. And then on the broken one, what I'm thinking would be cool is we could make it so it breaks and then the drill falls off and like makes a hole in the ground or something. That might be fun. Or the broken one can just already have the drill at the... Yeah. No, I've got an easier way. We're going to accomplish something here with these. By the way, have you considered seeing the Web Game Dev Discord has a prop chat or something for streams? I sort of looked. I don't think they do. Oh, promotion. Yeah, they might. I mean, I feel like I checked and they didn't have one, but I could talk to Verikaya and see if he wants to put one in. That would be kind of cool, I feel. Yeah, would be cool. Would be cool. There, how's that look? From 300%, because that's what we'll be seeing it as in the game. Looks okay. I mean, it looks like a drill, so that's kind of job done. One thing I want to do is make some kind of a box on the top, perhaps. Oh, although I just realized I'm still on... I should probably manage my layers a little bit here. Let's see. Do a little layer management, because this is probably going to have to be several sprites to do this properly. Yeah, okay, so that's on the same one as the railing, which does not really make sense. So we'll go new layer. Oops, not a group. Layer, new layer, and grab this guy and put it under. Would make sense to me. Oops. Oops. Nope. There we go. That ought to get it. Nice. Paste. There we go. So now the next thing I want to do with this guy is have it continue up to some kind of, I don't know, like drilling mechanism on the top. So like I'm gonna just start it as a circle, so it's like a kind of just outline of what it's doing. Oh yeah, dude, totally just copy this guy. Nice. So like that, and then paste, flip it, and get it to be roughly the depth. It's like maybe there, maybe a little wider. Yeah, I think that's a... Actually, no, I don't need to connect that because it's not going to be visible. It's kind of the idea. So like that's decent, although I do want it to be higher to sort of indicate that the drill is longer. Yeah, about there is probably good. Okay, it's a good start. Maybe, oh, a little control panel would be sick. So let's do a little control panel. We can do that on the same layer. No, not as on the same layer as the railings. Because it did actually just occur to me that, like, I basically I'm going to need a background and a foreground layer. That's really what this comes down to. So, let's see here. This will go on the, oops, background layer, which can be this one, I guess. Let's call this BG. And we'll paste that right back there. And then this, which currently just has that railing, will be our FG. And then this can just get merged into BG, I think. Because if you, are you gonna be able to run under it? I think you should. And also if you're gonna be able to run under it, it's gonna have to be a lot higher. Okay, you know what, for now it'll just all be background, and we're gonna say executive decision for now, you can't run under it. So there you go. That's our BG. And that's our FG. So BG is all of that. That's funny, I got all the dots in there by accident, but then FG is that. Okay. So this now is going to go in the background. Oopsie, what am I doing? So now we're gonna do like a little control panel for the thingy. No. God damn it. Stupid. Stupid Mac, stupid Discord. It's all stupid, guys. Here we go. So, little under the fence would make sense. Let's turn this guy back on. Have a mirror about here. Maybe just like a little screen that could be all cracked and broken. And then just like a little like kind of keyboard in front of it almost. Just like a little table, really. Oops. Maybe have it go out a bit, and then in to there, that go out, drop down, copy that, bring it on down. Start clearing stuff out of here too, because we're not going to need that. We're not going to need oops, that. Oops. Bye, says Fetchbot. Goodbye. Thanks for chilling, bro. Always a pleasure. Oh, funny, that's on the other, the FG, I guess. There we go. There. Or there we go. Then we can have it sort of come down here too. Maybe just like a little shitty bezel around the frame, or around the computer, I mean. And we're not going to be seeing any of these, which are not erasing. Why are they not erasing? Oh, because I'm still on the FG. Probably get away with just doing this whole, wow, not that. That whole guy there. Put that on the BG. There we go. Now we're on the right layer. Probably just keep this open, but just make it small so I can see which layer I'm on. So, erase those, erase those. Give that a little rounded edge. Maybe give it a rounded edge here too. Let's see how this looks. I'm almost thinking delete these pixels. Yeah, that looks better. Maybe some rounding on the actual screen. Yeah. Thanks, Phil. That's really nice. Yeah. Oh, no, don't be sorry. It's all good. Oh, I see. Oh, it's all good. All good, man. Alright, so now I feel like we need some like buttons or something. Maybe these could just be pixels. Like a big button in the center. Something like that. And then I'm gonna draw like a little random wire that's kind of just going over to this thing. Except that had hella jankies on it, so let's just do it a little more carefully. Yeah, something like that. There, some along those lines. I'm also thinking maybe just buttons on the one side. It's like, really, what's it need? A raise button, a lower button, and a start drilling or stop drilling button, kill switch kind of thing. So that's good. I'm almost happy with this, and I almost feel like we should start coloring it now, like actually doing the color properly. Oh, yeah, no problem. So this is our fresh one, then we'll have a buggered up one. But I think maybe let's do the coloring, yeah, before we... Thanks, Phil, that's really nice, man. So for colors, we're gonna need sort of like a reddish gray for the main metal that hasn't fully rusted yet. So let's just start dump, 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 That's a little too pink, I'm thinking. It's a little more red than that. But like more lighter? How do you get there? There we go, a little grayer. That's what we needed. Yeah. Still looking awfully pink though. Let's HSL this sucker and do it properly. Saturation, full sat. Not full, but like close. Lightness can be lighter. Let's try that. That's better. Also thinking it's gonna need like some kind of texturing on it for sure. The drill itself I think should be less prone to rust. So for that we'll just make like a kind of very little amount of red and it'll be kind of white. Let's see how that looks. Nah. You know what, I'm thinking maybe a dark, and maybe it could be really rusty. So that for the base, let's try that. Oops. There, something like that. Now, just had the realization that the rust color is actually more brown than red, so it's like a reddy brown, so somewhere around there. Maybe let's use that gray. Oh, it's marginally different. I can't even see the difference, but I'm gonna assume there is a difference. Okay. Now, for this, let's, oopsie. Go from there. And we'll HSL it. That, but just lighter. Let's do a little bit lighter first. That can be the top. And then perhaps even lighter still for the base. There we go. Thanks, Phil. I can't remember if I said thank you for that, but that is looking insanely awesome, or that is insanely awesome looking, says Phil, so thank you. Oh, wait, but we teleported. Oh, weird. Whatever. I must have just had no color in that gray, so which would make sense. So now for the actual platform, let's get it more rust looking. Something around there. And then like that maybe. That's better. Still, it's a little dark compared to our reference image. It also looks a little wooden, so I think more gray is in order. Or maybe, yeah, right around there. That's probably good. There we go. And now we're keeping in mind that the sun is sort of in the top left corner for when we do the shading. No worries, says Phil. Cheers, bro. So I'm thinking the lightest part is going to be the top, and then these are going to be darker. So save that color because we're actually using it. Then what? Let's see. So maybe yeah, like a lighter of this metallic-y color. Somewhere around there. Let's try that. That looks decent. So I'll take that. And then I want to do like the same but darker still to have like some shading on there. That's pretty dark, so that's good. So it's going to be less shadowy on this side, more on that side, I reckon. So let's figure out which one I used here. So it's that one. So we'll take this color, move it, oopsie, move it there. And just maybe use a big brush for this. Turn on the shading mode. There we go, beautiful. So these guys are going to be like fully barred out. That's something like that. And then this side is going to be like full on. There, something like that. Although, no, this shouldn't go down that far probably. Like a little further than the other side and straight across. I don't know. Shading is definitely an art, not a science, so we're just gonna go with that. And then I'm also thinking we should do some highlight colors. So it would be like this color, but brighter, which is, that's the top. So probably like something like that, maybe. Let's try that. Reduce our brush size a bit. There. We'll zoom it in too. Oops. This is supposed to be like the highlight, the specular light, I think it might be called. And we'll reverse the shade here, just tidy it up a bit. The shade again, except now I just want these two. Reverse that. There we go. I'm just going to kind of finesse this part. About there. There, something like that. See how that looks. Okay, I think it does need to be a little bit more shadowy than that. So after all of that, we will go undo, 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 undo. You just leave it about there. See how that looks. Yeah, like that's already a little better, I'd say. Maybe just beef it out a little here. There. Looks okay. It's a little pillow shady, but I'll allow it, I suppose. Let me take this white here. More than okay. It looks brilliant, says Philip. Thank you, sir. I think I'm gonna start eliminating the outlines because this game doesn't have outlines in the graphics. So let's see how it'll look after that. It probably will look better. Like that's a little excessive. So let's take this guy and maybe just shift the hue a little and have it quite a bit higher, but like there. Let's try that. That's better. And then for the shadowy edge, we'll start with the shadow. And we'll make it even darker and more metallic. I'm just going to remove all these colors for now since we're not working with them. And we'll see, yeah. Start it around yay. There. It's alright. I think I would like just a reference color to work against though. So let's grab the color of the sky. There, that color. We'll just grab that and we'll get that in as a background layer. Thanks, Phil. Means a lot to me that you've been tuning in so regularly, Phil. It's really nice. There, now that's yeah. We needed to do that. Should have done that from the start, but yes, absolutely, says Phil. Thanks, bro. Maybe we'll take that one, a little lighter shade on the edge. There. Oops. Something like that. I think it could use a little bit of a rust stain. So let's try and figure that out now. So I'm thinking the best way to do that would probably be the spray tool. And then We'll say lock alpha. Is that the one that we use? I can never remember. Make sure you save in advance before the rusting. Yeah, no kidding. Good call. Let's see. We'll go no build. Actually, yeah, maps was fine. Maps, no build. I guess that's a given. No, dude, it wasn't. I had not saved any of this to this point. Good call, bro. We'll call this just, I don't know, sketch pad. Yeah. I'm still not, there's something about the shading I'm not loving, but no, you know what, let's fix that right now, because it'll be easier to fix that before we do any of the rust. Where's my... what? Oh, it does this sometimes. I don't know what that's all about, but anyway, there we go, we got out of there. That's darker, we want to reverse it first. So I'm thinking kind of cut away a little bit of this and like, no, I'm just making it worse. Okay, let's just leave it. Oh, what beverage? It's kombucha. Yeah, I've been really into kombucha lately, it's nice. Yummy. Yeah, dude, for sure. Okay, yeah, whatever. This'll do for now. I can always come back and refiddle with it later. Let's find a good rust color now. So I'm thinking kind of like a dark, but a little more red. Or more orange. Yeah, like that's more of a brown. Yeah, that's more rusty. There, so something like that. And then we'll bring the opacity down quite a bit. And from what I'm seeing on this reference image, it kind of starts more opaque and then becomes less opaque. So we'll do two. We'll do one of it quite opaque and the other of it just more darker. There. So now, you know, maybe the spray tool isn't even required. Well, let's try it with the spray tool. It might work out good. Lock alpha. Let's try that and see what happens. I think that's what I'm looking for. Oops. Yeah, that was basically it. That's, although it's darker on the lighter parts. How did? Oh no, it must have just Okay, well, we'll try it. So now this is the width, so we'll make that a lot smaller, like 2, maybe 3. Yeah, that's good, 3. So where should our rust be? Probably on the inside, right? Because if they're drilling and water is splashing up, it would make more sense to me that the rust would be on the inside. So I'm thinking like bigger at the bottom, and then, thanks man, yeah. Bigger at the bottom, and then, yeah, bottom, yeah, nice. So biggest at the bottom. And then we'll try this darker shade and get a little bit of that in there. So it's like darker nearest where, I mean, it looks okay. Looks a little more like dirt than rust though. I mean, it could be rust. I'll be a little less self-critical. Maybe more concentrated at the bottom, like a gradient. Yeah. No, you're right. That's a good call. Let's do that. So let's start with this one. I'm also going to increase the spray density quite a lot. Yeah, that's better. Thanks, Bill. No, let's try and get it even better though. So it's kind of does like these little cloudy things, right? So yeah, you know what? I don't think the spray tool is the right choice for the job, though. Let's put this on lock alpha. Yeah, dude, no, the spray tool absolutely was not the tool for the job. Here, so we'll do this. Kind of for the bottom. And then have it span out a little. Span out a little more. Fill that in. There we go. So there's a start. And then we'll do our darker tone in here, but have it more concentrated at the bottom. And then maybe we can go over the whole thing with a little bit of the lighter tone with the spray tool. Maybe we could do an even lighter tone, actually. So like way down here, and even like a little change in the color. Let's go back to spray tool, and see, that seems weird to me. Maybe opacity down. Yeah, there we go. Nice. There's a little rust action. Yeah, that's better. I like that a lot better. Just thinking of what to do next. Why don't we get... I don't know, guys. I'm kind of fading. To be honest, I think I might just leave it there for today. And, you know, I'll be back sooner than later. Do some more work on this. Yeah. I think that's where we're going to call it today, guys. So, thank you, everyone, for tuning in and helping me work on my game Bygone. Phil says, sounds great, Kirk. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. So in today's stream, we managed to fix up some of the bugs with the villain, and then we started drawing some props, basically, for the scenery. Such a pleasure to stream in. Oh, thanks, Phil. That's nice, man. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. You know, stay frosty, or because we're in Canada. All right, bye.